What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? You know who it is. It's your boy BOJ. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Go tell a friend to come on in. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, on this amazing Friday. I'm looking out my window right now. The sun is shining. I'm blessed. I got air in my lungs. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Excited to be here. Y'all come on in. I know it's in the middle of the day. It's around 2:21 p.m. right now, January the 6th, 2023. I want to come on and say, what's up? I want to say hello. Y'all come on in, and I need y'all's help. I need y'all's help. Come on in. I'm going to tell y'all what I need help with, but I want y'all to come on in the room. I don't want to start talking and ain't nobody listening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in. I'm going to give it a few minutes to come on in. If y'all are watching, y'all let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're tuning in at. Keep me posted. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all get some folks in this room now. Y'all come on, get some folks in this room. I need y'all's help. I need y'all's help with something. Y'all come say what's up. Is it late or something? Is it too late? Are people still watching other stuff? Are people still watching other stuff? Well, I'm gonna get myself situated. Maybe some more people will come on in the room as I'm getting myself situated here. It's 2:22. Hope everyone is having an amazing day today. Those of us NOVATEChians, those of us are in funds, all these different paying platforms. We're having an amazing, amazing start to the year. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in the room now. Come on. Tell me where you're calling, where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We may not have anybody on. We got 2 people watching now. Come on. Can we get some more people in here? I need y'all's help with something. I need y'all's help with something other than just hanging out. We're having a good time today. I had some time and I want to just pop in and say hello, say happy Friday. Those of you that are watching, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Y'all let your folks know BOJ is live. He's got a request. It's not a very hard request. It's something that I'm going to simply ask everyone. We're in the growth mode. I was inspired by my boy Passive Income Croc earlier today. And he's really been killing it on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, he has been on TikTok for a little while, and he has built his follower base to a very substantial amount. If I go on TikTok right now, look at Passive Income Croc. Let's see. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. If I go on here right now, he's got 3,620 followers. Shout out to Passive Income Croc. And I'm inspired because he's been able to reach more people. And then I popped on his live today and I was just like, man, there are literally people that don't believe that passive income is real. They don't even believe that this kind of stuff exists. They have no idea. So maybe I should try to find some people and well, not try to find some people, but get on TikTok and see how many people that I can reach. I think that everyone can benefit from what we got going on. Everyone can benefit from this information. I don't know what's going on. Is it too early? I got one person watching. This never happens. This never happens. I got one person watching. Oh, let me refresh the page. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Let me just make sure I'm not tripping. Harless Mining Reviews and Gaming says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Glad to be here. It's a beautiful afternoon. We've only got one person watching, y'all. That's something. Maybe I should go live at another time. What time is better to go live? What time is better to go live, ladies and gentlemen? It must not be this time. We got one person watching. Not that I'm not grateful for that one person. Do I not have a catchy enough title? Maybe I'm gonna take out I need y'all's help. It's like nobody want to help BOJ. Don't nobody want to help your boy. Just say happy Friday. Y'all come on in. Say hello. Say hello, y'all. Come say hello. I don't bite. I don't bite, y'all. Get on back to the link here. Get on back to the video. See how many people we got watching now. What's going on? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Probably at night because everyone is at work. LOL. Oh, that's right. It is Friday. Everyone's probably at work. They can't just sit around and watch me while they're at work. They're like, oh, shoot, BOJ is live on a Friday. I'm at work. Daggone it. Really, that's amazing, though. Well, we got 5 people in here. Happy Friday. There we go. Now we got some people coming in. I guess they don't want us asking for help. John Crypto, what's going on? Tracy Blanks, what's going on? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Happy Friday to all of you guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Y'all come on in and say hello. We're just having a good time, man. We've only been on 5 minutes, but I was kind of shocked. I'm like, we only have 5 people watching. At first, it was just 1 and 2. I was like, whoa, really? Nobody wants to see your boy BOJ today? Is it my jersey? Is it the Commanders jersey? I know we've been pretty disappointing, to be honest with you. It's been a disappointing end to the year. Massachusetts is in the house. Shout out to Massachusetts. Shout out to Massachusetts. I had somebody tap in from Providence, Rhode Island on my Twitch last night. I know that's not Massachusetts, but I know it's close. Pennsylvania is in the house. Shout out to PA, right down the road, or right up the road, I should say. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all let me know where you're tuning in from. Listen, the real reason I wanted to come on here today is just to kind of talk to everybody, but I also want to, I know I've been adding a lot of different things to the channel. We've been adding platforms. We jumped on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. So we're building the Twitch community. That has been a great little experience and experiment so far. We're going to get onto TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. If you look me up on, I'm gonna say follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna put that as my title, actually, because that's what I'm here for. I want to be able to go live on TikTok, right? There's a thing going on right now where it's almost like catching lightning in a bottle. Those of you that have over 1,000 subscribers or so on TikTok, you have the ability to go live. So my guy, Passive Income Croc, right? Shout out to Passive Income Croc. He gets on live this morning. It's the first time I'm able to actually catch him on live. And he's got like hundreds of people tuning in, right? And the thing about it was, of course, they're trying to debunk whether he's able to really make money in this space, which we all know. Anybody that's in this space, we already understand that it's real, right? We already understand what's going on in this space. But there's so many people that just don't even believe that passive income is real at all, let alone it be cryptocurrency, let alone it be having access to foreign exchange market. There's a lot of people, including myself, that didn't even know that they had access to these markets. I know I didn't. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to catch lightning in a bottle and see if I can't reach some of these people. And we go live and we talk about it. You know, I love talking about this space. I really do. I talk about the ups and the downs. There's plenty of ups. There's plenty of downs, ladies and gentlemen, but it's real. It really is really real. And I know it for myself. I've experienced it for myself from a passive standpoint and an active standpoint. You know, it's real. So I'm trying to get some people on TikTok. When am I having that back? Oh, we'll have that back pretty soon. It's really just a phone call. I can just ask him, hey, yo, we need you back on the show, brother. The people have been asking. The people have been asking for DAP. So that's not that hard at all. That's not that hard at all. I need to make a TikTok. Just started making YouTube videos. Yeah, man, that network on TikTok is crazy. It's like it's a great opportunity to really kind of reach a whole nother demographic of people. And I'm kind of studying his content. I've already told him straight up. I was like, look, you've laid the blueprint, so don't get upset with me if I kind of, do things in my own kind of way, but I'm taking the blueprint from what you've posted. So we're excited about that. But we're just on here to have a good time. It's Friday. We're excited about the earnings that we have received today. Funds did an amazing job. Those of you that missed that, you should check out what Funds did. I have it in my Telegram right now. They also have it in theirs. NOVATECH had another great week this week, fighting all the FUD away. It's fighting the FUD, ladies and gentlemen. It's fighting the FUD. Listen, I might just be on here for another 30 minutes. I know we just have a couple people watching. I've been reminded that there are some people that are probably at work right now. So we're going to try this again in the evening, but I'm going to just stick around and say what's up to y'all. I'm going to follow me on TikTok right here, just so that people are on can go follow me. And you can let me know in the comments if you follow me or not. If you're having a hard time finding my TikTok, it should be fairly easy to find. Shouldn't be very easy. Shouldn't be very hard to find at all. So if you got some folks that want to see me on TikTok, tell them come on in. Tell them go follow me on TikTok. It's that easy. If y'all got any questions, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything that has popped up in the space that's on your mind and you want my opinion on it, I'm here. We can talk about it. We can talk about it while I'm here. I'm gonna probably stay on till about 3 o'clock. Not gonna overdo it today. May jump back on tonight and just remind people, hey, we're on TikTok, trying to reach another group of people. Heartless Mining Reviews and Gaming says Passive Income Croc is a good guy and I'm in his pin group. Yes, he's a great guy. I've had the opportunity to speak to him many times. He has reached out to me. I've reached out back to him. We've been in constant communication about what our feelings are about the space, some of the different opportunities that we're in. And really the recent conversation has been this growth on TikTok that he has experienced. I think he's gotten close to, I don't know how many hundreds of subscribers that he has gotten in just the last, we've been talking in the last week or so. He's gotten hundreds of subscribers in the last week on his YouTube channel just by talking to people on TikTok. And in the same forum that I'm sitting here and talking to you guys, I could have my phone on a little stand right here and be talking to TikTok too. But the thing about it is I have to have 1,000 subscribers or followers on TikTok. I cannot go live without that. So I figure, hey, I got 16,000 of y'all right here. Let's see if we can't get at least 1,000 on TikTok, right? So if you want to find me on TikTok, I'm at Bank of Gerald, just like you see BANKOFJHAROL. All right. I've only got 14 subscribers. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I only got 14 subscribers and we're trying to move our way on up, ladies and gentlemen. We understand that this is an exposure game as much as it is anything else. We got some comments in the chat. Let's go to the comments. Is Exodus your first recommendation for a wallet? Yes, yes, and yes, ladies and gentlemen. Every single platform that I'm in on my channel, all right, I have it withdrawing to my Exodus wallet, pretty much, other than Daisy, which goes straight to TronLink, or Fusion, which goes straight to my MetaMask, right? Everything else, straight to my Exodus, right? I love Exodus, and it's decentralized. I own the keys, and you know what they say: if you don't own the keys, you don't own the crypto. All right, they do say that. Okay, and we've seen that in instances like FTX and different things of that nature. Are you going to the upcoming NOVATECH Gala in Atlanta? I have not decided on that yet. Quite frankly, because I've gotten some information on it, but I didn't receive an invite. Like personally, nobody reached out to me and said, hey, or you're invited to this, so I haven't made any plans to go. I know that it is, I believe, in the next couple weeks. I don't know the exact date, but I did receive a notification. One of my downlines, I think, asked me if I was going. So I still haven't decided yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But it would just be hopping on a flight, get down there, book a hotel and chill out for a little bit and then come back. I haven't checked to see if I have any gigs that weekend. So, but we'll see. I'm just glad that they're having events. I'm glad that this stuff is going on again, because it was so long that we were not able to meet and network with each other. We'd have to do everything on Zoom. And me being from the network marketing sector personally, I enjoyed those events. I enjoyed getting out to different states, places I had never been, you know, getting the hotel at a nice place, congregating with the rest of the people that are involved, and all have a like mind and similar goals. And, you know, the leaders come together for their own special meetings and different things of that nature, how they can improve, how they can come together and get better. I miss events like that. They used to have events like that all the time in my network marketing opportunity that I was in previous to this. So we're excited about that. Y'all go follow me on TikTok, y'all. Y'all go follow me on TikTok. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't liked this video, go ahead and like this video. Y'all know how it goes. The more people like the video, the more people that can possibly come into the room and be exposed to what we got going on. John Smith says, where can I find your music online? So a few of the groups that I'm in, you can find on Instagram. I'm in a group called New Vision. You can find them on Facebook. It's NEW. Vision is spelled with a Z, so it's VIZION. I'm in a quartet group called New Vision. I'm in a quartet group called the Chosen Vessels of Damascus. I sing with so many different people. It's hard to just find me, but I'm on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You can find some of the stuff I've done with my wife on YouTube. I'm all over the place, but nothing that says Gerald Smith, you know, album here or nothing like that. I don't have any of my own albums or anything like that. I'm a contracted musician. I do background work. I sing frontline sometimes. So I do a lot of different stuff, but nothing that just has Gerald Smith, by Gerald Smith or anything like that. My dream is not to be a world-renowned musician. My dream is to take care of my family, to provide everything that they need, enjoy life. If I wake up and decide that I want to go back to college one day, I can go and pay for it and just go. If my kids decide they want to be in gymnastics or want to go paintballing, or if they want to be a professional, I don't know, puppet master, I don't know. I want to be able to provide for them whatever it is that their dreams are. That's my dream. I never wanted to be one of those people out in the front. I struggled with this channel sometimes, you know, do I want to put myself out there? Do I really want to do all that? So it's never really been one of my things, but what I really wanted to make sure that I could do, no matter what I was doing, is provide for my family, create experiences for my family and friends, see all of us win. And that's what got me closer into network marketing. You know what I'm saying? Truth Media. Hey there, BOJ, one of my favorite NOVATECH YouTubers. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm not just a NOVATECH YouTuber. I'm an opportunity YouTuber. I'm a crypto opportunity YouTuber. You know, we're in many things here in this space. We love NOVATECH. Of course, I've been called the poster child for NOVATECH many, many, many times, and that's okay with me. I don't mind. But what the truth is I'm in a lot of different platforms, and we're excited about the ability to diversify in those platforms. It's funny that we're talking about diversification now, because my mentor, Dap Dunbar, in one of our groups, he put out a bit of a video series this morning, and I thought it was really key. And I'll mention some of the things that I learned from this. Now, we talk about diversifying all the time, right? But if you're not the type of person that can focus on, you know, more than one thing at the same time, diversification may not be the best thing for you at the current moment. And he said it like this. He said, there's a lot of people that get excited about diversification, but they never really find one platform that they stick and stay with. They never really find one platform that they're willing to learn the most about and build and grow, so that you can then afford to put some more money in other accounts. Now, in some cases, you can take $1,000 and, you know, some opportunities you can double it, you can triple it, but that stuff takes time, right? What's really important is that you build one, that it grows, and that it starts to pay for your diversification. That's what you really want to do. And that gets hard, because you want to find a platform that you can trust. And it's hard to trust platforms in the space. If I was to tell anybody, if I was to tell myself, hey, I'm the type of person, say if BOJ is now the type of person that needs to focus on one platform and one project so that he can diversify from that point, they would be either NOVATECH, Funds, or Daisy, probably, or Crypto Program. I'd probably say any one of those four someone can start with and really decide that they want to grow. Now, if you're a person that just has a minimum amount and the minimum amount of network, I would keep it to one of those and just build it the best that you can. Build it like crazy. Learn as much as you can about it. All right. And that's what Dap was saying today. He said some of us get distracted by other platforms. You know, other people get excited about other platforms. And, you know, you might see some of the top leaders that are already making tens of thousands of dollars a week, a month, a day sometimes. They can afford to throw 10,000, 20,000, 5,000 into some other stuff and diversify, right? But some of us don't have it like that. Some of us are just, you know, we're trying to make it. We're trying to figure this thing on out. And sometimes it's just better to stick with one. So stick with find NOVATECH and grow it, get in funds, grow it, whatever it is that you feel is matching up with your goals. Pick that one and grow it. Grow it to the point that you can use what it's returning to you to diversify. And I thought that was a great way to think about it. For me, it was like that, to be honest with you, because I was in one platform when I first started in this space. I focused on that one platform, and it was only around for me for 3 months or so. But because I focused on that one platform, it allowed me to get diversified in some other things and start that way. And NOVATECH did the same thing for me as well when I got really serious about NOVATECH. I decided to let NOVATECH, what I was earning from a weekly basis in NOVATECH, allow me to diversify. So I thought that was a really great point that he made this morning. Shout out to Dap. Roberto says, happy Friday, everyone. He also says, what other platforms are solid and worth doing due diligence on? Hey, go back. If you have not seen my top 5 videos of 2023 video, yes, I know it's long because I did it live. However, I do suggest going back and watching the replay of it. All right. I'm actually going to drop it in my description right now. I'm going to see if I can get the link and go ahead and share it in the chat here for you guys. All right. Top 5. That's my top 5 video right there, y'all. Top 5 platforms of 2023. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there in the chat. It's right there. If you haven't liked this video, go ahead and like it. We want more people in here. We are trying to get more people on our TikTok. We're trying to get more followers on TikTok. I was really inspired by Passive Income Croc because he has built his TikTok to the point, of course, he has over 1,000 followers. He has closer to 4,000 actually. But at 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can go live. And it's like catching lightning in a bottle for a second. And when I was watching his live today, there were so many people that sat there and said, passive income isn't real. Passive income isn't even something that is attainable. And I'm just sitting over here like, I'm in the comments like, bro, they just don't know. They saying NO because they don't KNOW. They don't know. So I'm trying to catch a little lightning in the bottle. If you have not already, please, sir, please, ma'am, make sure you like this video, but also go on TikTok if you have one and share with your friends and family. Let them know, because what I want to do is I want to be able to go live on TikTok as well. I can sit this right up here, sit my phone here, and we can reach these, people that just don't believe, right? We've proven that this space works. We've proven that there are strategies to thrive in this space. We have proven that those of you that have the ability and have influence, which there's a lot of people on TikTok that have influence, ladies and gentlemen, those people can be some of the biggest leaders in opportunities like this if they handle it the right way. And if they're presenting legit platforms and legit opportunities. We try to find legit opportunities here every day. Truth Media says, speaking of diversity, what are your thoughts on traditional stocks and trading? I think there's always space for traditional stocks and trading. That is what has created the wealth of America pretty much, and a lot of people across the world. But what I think we're coming into is a new wave and a new age of making money, and making money a lot faster than the stock market. A lot of times in the stock market, you either have to have a lot of capital starting out, or you have to catch some lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? It happens like that sometimes, but trading personally, I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in sitting in front of a computer, watching lines and all that stuff. And I know there's a lot of people that want to learn that skill. More power to you. I think it's a very valuable skill to have. As far as I'm concerned, that's not my deal. I know what I'm good at. I know what God has blessed me with. And it is not the ability to look at these lines and come up with some or even follow the strategies. I just don't have the capacity for it right now at this stage in my life. And I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that. Euro and USD bot is looking interesting. Yes, there's a lot of bots looking interesting out here. A lot of them. Truth Media says, I totally agree with that strategy. I'm using NOVATECH to help diversify in the stock market and real estate. That's smart. That's smart. I mean, NOVATECH is creating profits that you would not have had without it. And I'm guessing you're not getting, 2 to 4% or 1 to 3% in the stock market or real estate on a weekly basis. I don't know because I'm not in real estate. I'd love to be in real estate, starting with my own house. That's the first goal. But there's still a lot of people that are making a lot of money in the stock market. So I don't ever want to say that that is not attainable. That's not possible, because we all know it is. We all know, but usually for those people, they have to have some capital coming forward. Like if I don't have $300,000 or $400,000 coming out the gate, then it's hard to really kind of get involved. You have to start using other people's money. You get creative in that way, but that's still a process that you have to go through to get funding, get capital. Getting that capital is what it's about. That's what it's about. Roberto Zamora says, thank you, Mr. Smith. Hey, I appreciate you watching. I really do. All of you, I appreciate you watching. All 12 of y'all, really do. We're going through the comments. Feel free to say whatever you want. We're just having a good time here. Of course, we talked about being on TikTok. I really want to reach more people. We're sitting in 16,000 subscribers, which is great. I'm excited about that. I want to reach more people. There's so many people that I feel like can benefit from everything that we all benefit here in this space today. That's why I've decided to go into Twitch and use my gaming time as an opportunity to maybe talk about some crypto platforms with people. And you never know what can happen from that. We're getting on TikTok, kind of more into the personal side of life, but still showing lifestyle stuff. People want to live a better lifestyle. They want to be able to take their families on vacations. They want to be able to go to their favorite team's sports game. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to pay their bills. There's some people that put stuff on TikTok like, I finally paid off my house. I finally paid off my car. I can afford to pay my rent. That's what's up. That's what it's about. And we want more people to have those kind of stories and be able to feel comfortable in their own lives. That's why we're here. Let's see. The video is definitely worth the time watching. Which video were we? Oh, yes. I guess you're talking about my top 5 video. I appreciate that. It's long, but it's definitely worth it. I definitely think so as well. Let's see. Trajectory of Wealth. Y'all know my boy Crypto Coin T. Shout out to Crypto Coin T. Trajectory of Wealth in the building. Hey, bro, just a quick shout out for my boy B-Day Dinner. But we stays cranking even whilst out and about. That's what it's all about. That's a little bit of lifestyle right there, right from Trajectory of Wealth. He's in the same space that we are in, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, he's out there on a birthday dinner right now, enjoying his time and still able to crank that crypto. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Appreciate you joining me in Crypto Coin T, my guy, Trajectory of Wealth. Robert Zamora says, well, Web3 is truly the future, and we are at the beginning. That's right. That's 100% right. And I'd love to see more projects in the Web3 decentralized space, because this is what is allowing a lot of us to really start changing our financial futures. Internet Marketing Nomad says, hey, Gerald, nice to finally be able to make it to a live with you. I'm so nice to have you on here, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to give you one tip, Internet Marketing Nomad. Make sure you put the H in my name, man. You got to put the H in there, JHAROL, all right? It's already in my title. I want to make it easy for everybody. But thank you. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Really do. What do you consider speaking to our young adult group about crypto space? You said, what do you consider speaking to our, what or would? Is that would I consider or what do I consider? I'd speak to anybody about the crypto space. That's what I do every day. I've even done some impromptu things at different schools on Zoom, right? They'd have me pop on Zoom. They'd ask me a couple questions, kind of talk about, what I've done and in this space. I don't try to drop a whole lot of money, but people want to know if you've made 6 figures, and I can comfortably say yes. I've made 6 figures in this space, and we've done it in less than a year. I mean, we've done it in one platform in less than a year. So I definitely would consider that Truth Media. I really would. If the young adult group is receptive and they're willing to learn how to start small, but start in things that they can pay attention to, different things of that nature. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Roberto Zamora says, we're able to get my wife home from her W-2 because of NOVATECH. And for some of you that may not know what that means that Roberto has brought his wife home from work. She no longer has to work. She doesn't have to go and get that W-2 because, ladies and gentlemen, NOVATECH is here. Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know how long NOVATECH will be around, but it's already been around almost 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. And almost 4 years in this space is unheard of. Some of our favorite platforms have come and gone in less than a year, let alone 4 years. And the only reason they were our favorite platform is because they were paying. Because there's so many platforms out here that just don't even pay. Don't even pay. And that's all right, internet marketing. I was just poking fun. I'm just poking fun, just having a good time. There's so many people that say my name. They butcher my name all the time. So, I heard something. I don't know if y'all know who Anderson .Paak is, but on one of his songs on one of his albums, he says, "Don't forget that dot because you paid for it." His name is Anderson .Paak, like period, P-A-A-K. And when he said that, I was like, oh man, so many people mess up my name and I don't even have a period in it. So pretty soon, all my checks, you better spell my name right because you paid for them. You're paying me. So I always just thought about that every time somebody spelled my name wrong. I was like, hey, don't forget that H. Don't forget that H in there. It may be silent, but it's there. All right. So yeah, Truth Media, just get in contact with me. You know my email. My email is in the description of every video. It's bankofgerald@protonmail.com. I'm trying to get a little bit better with answering emails because I get so many emails that are just crap. People just sending me stuff, and it gets ridiculous sometimes. So I have to sift through all that and find the important things. So anybody that's with us, thank you for joining us today. We've been online for about 32 minutes now. If you have not followed us on TikTok, look me up on TikTok, Bank of Gerald on TikTok. It's like me with some lightning bolts behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started in this thing. But y'all go and check me out. We're trying to get some support on TikTok as much as everything else. It's really been an awesome journey that we've been on. If you have any questions while I'm here, shoot them in the chat. I'll stick around for a little while longer. I'll probably stay on for about an hour. Maybe a little longer than that, depending on how good the conversations get. Y'all know I love to talk. So I'm here for you guys. Any questions you got? Roberto Zamora says, I've lost lots of money in some projects. Yes, I'm right there with you. For those of you that remember Amini FX, I have lost over $100,000 in Amini FX, right? And of course, we're hoping that Amini FX comes back. There's still some jurisdiction things going on with the courts and all that stuff. But there's no guarantee. And we knew there was no guarantee going into that, but we still decided to go in with a hefty amount, and we lost that money. Many projects, MetaFi Yielder, COTPS, most of these projects, I had a bit of a strategy that I was going to go ahead and deposit what I was going to deposit and leave it alone and just withdraw as much as I could until the platform either goes away or, whatever, which it ended up going away, but it lasted long enough for me to make money. It didn't always happen like that for everybody. But with stuff like NOVATECH and funds and crypto program and things like that have been around for people long enough to make them their money back and some at this point. First movers advantage is very important in this space as well. If you sit around and wait on your hands, the chances of you making your profit, it's like they dwindle every day that you wait in this space in general. All right. That's a general statement. So sometimes you got to take massive action. You got to take massive action. You got to get out there. You got to share if that's your deal. If it's not, then don't. But understand that you run the risk of missing out on money if you don't share these opportunities some way, somehow. There are some opportunities that don't want you to share them at all. They would rather stay private. We're in a few of those. All right. I can't talk about what they are. I don't even know how I would send it to anybody to tell you what they are, quite honestly, because that's work. and they're all too early to be trying to share with anybody anyway. So I'm just waiting to see my own passive earnings in some of those. But a lot of people have lost. I feel like losing in this space is a rite of passage. It's not something to be discouraged about, because if you think about it, Roberto, the first thing that you told me is that you were able to retire your wife, but you lost lots of money in the process. Would you lose more money again to retire, for the end goal, for the end comment to be, I've retired both myself and my wife? Yes, I may have lost along the way, but in the process, I learned so much valuable information, how to move, how to work, how to shake. And now I'm able to, provide for my family. So it's funny. I just got a comment, I think, on my NOVATECH video. I'm going to read it to y'all because it had a lot of exclamation marks. So I wanted to know what it said. This is a NOVATECH comment from STL Soldier 314. They said they never paid me my trading account balance and they closed my account. Do not put your money in. Now, this is a NOVATECH comment, obviously. And those of you, and it's unfortunate because one of my good friends, he decided to withdraw all his money from his trading account because he was dealing with an emergency. He didn't tell me anything, but he's a junior executive in the company. I'm like, dude, so now his account got shut down, and he has no way to redeposit and get his account back started. And he had hundreds of thousands of dollars in volume under him. It's unfortunate. And I don't know what the end story is going to be from that, because this is fresh. It just happened. But I hope they allow him to get his account back. But if they don't, then he'll get his trading account money. People complain about trading account money all the time, but whenever they get it, they don't ever come back and say, hey, I got it. So this person that's in my comments right now, I promise you he'll get his trading account balance in a couple weeks probably, and he won't ever come back on that video and say, hey, I got my trading account. He won't do it. People never do that. They're quick with the bad news, but when things go fine, then they're nowhere to be found. When they get their way, they duck off in a bush or something. So anyway, Internet Marketing Nomad said, I may not have lost as much as you, but it's all relative. Loss is loss. A lesson is a lesson. It doesn't matter how much you learned from that lesson as long as you learned the lesson. It doesn't matter how much you lost as long as you learned from the loss. And sometimes the lesson is the initial thing that we say in all these platforms all the time, ladies and gentlemen. Never put in anything that you are not willing to lose. If you need this money in an emergency, don't put it in here. If you foresee this money being needed for an emergency, just keep it. Save it on your own accord somewhere else. That's the biggest thing I can tell people. A lot of people will decide that they want to over leverage themselves in this space. That would be not wise. There's a reason why we regurgitate these things. Never put anything that you are not willing to lose. And of course, we don't want to lose anything, right? We already know that. We don't want to lose anything in this space. But if we happen to lose it, then our mindset is a little bit different about what we just lost. It allows us to see it more of a lesson than it is a loss that hurts us. It gives us anxiety. No, it won't give us anxiety if we follow the rules from the jump. And then, of course, when these things happen, if you don't quit, if you continue to stay plugged in, then you can go ahead and find the next opportunity. You might be ready for the next opportunity. That was the whole purpose of this journey. I was finding more and more opportunities that were awesome. You know what I'm saying? Roberto says, thank you for sharing with the people, Gerald. I also have lost in the stock market 80K. So even traditional investments like the stock market, you can lose. You can lose. And he lost 80K. Thank you for your story, Roberto. I really appreciate that, because that's going to help some people understand and put in perspective that the risk is everywhere. Okay. The risk is everywhere. You can live your life in fear of that if you want to. That's fine. That isn't how I live my life. I don't live my life with the fear of that kind of thing. You know, you take the risk. You can't get the biscuit unless you risk it, right? Internet Market Nomad says, fortunately, it was not enough money. It was not money I couldn't afford to lose, and I've recouped it since. See? And that's what can happen if you follow the rules from the jump. If you never put in more than you can afford to lose, it can be an easier process recouping it as well. It'll be a less stressful process at the very least. Roberto Zamora wishes everyone a happy weekend and God bless. And we wish you a happy weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that are just getting in, I appreciate you. Let me know where you're tuning in from, wherever you're watching from. We're just on here having a little talk, having a little banter. We did get on TikTok. I was inspired by my guy. I'm going to be telling this story for the rest of the time that I'm on live, just for those of you that may have missed it. I've been inspired by my guy, Passive Income Croc, ladies and gentlemen. He's already been on TikTok for a while. He's got almost 4,000 subscribers. But what he's been able to do to help grow his presence on YouTube was be more involved on TikTok. And ladies and gentlemen, he is now had the ability to go live, right? So with 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can go live on TikTok, right? So I watched him go live this morning, and I was just, I was just there for support. I'm seeing some numbers up there. He's talking, he's enjoying himself. He's got a nice view. He's holding his phone up, look like, I'm saying, you guys can make passive income just like me. And I'm literally watching people in the comments like, passive income isn't real. It doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about, selling a dream or whatever. Some people are like, how can I do that? How can I be a part of that? And he's had hundreds of subscribers come to his YouTube channel since that. It's been like a week or so. We've been talking about his TikTok journey and what he's been able to improve. Ladies and gentlemen, it just inspired me. So I said, you know what? I guess I'm kind of charismatic. I don't know exactly how to do all that cool stuff on TikTok. I'm not a TikTok dancer. I might be able to encourage some people, but at the end of the day, what I really would love to do is go live on TikTok. So if I get 1,000 followers on TikTok, I can go live. So I said, you know what? I got 16,000 followers on YouTube right now. All I got to do is start telling people where I'm at. I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. Y'all can follow me. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to give a little content that'll be good for everybody. This is such a wide range that we're in this crypto space. And crypto is something that really is a great unifier around the world. Bitcoin is the same price here in the United States that it is somewhere in Uruguay and in Canada and Africa and Asia. It's the same price. It is the great financial unifier, in my opinion. All right. We got some more comments in the chat. Unexempt, what's good? What's the word? We on here just having a good time. Appreciate you tuning in. Crypto pays me daily. My guy, I was just talking about you in my Daisy video, man. I was letting people know, hey, look, I'm still in the Daisy learning process. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want some great information about Daisy, you got to check out Crypto Pays Me Daily's channel. He's been in Daisy for a long time, and he provides a lot of great quality information. Crypto Pays Me Daily. Quentin, if you could remind me, how long has Daisy been around? I think it's around 2 years, right? Just let me know in the chat. We got some folks tuning in from the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. The BX is in the building. We got M. Wims. What's up, bro? Appreciate you joining us. Internet Marketing Nomad says, aren't you a musician, Gerald? Yes, I am. I am a musician. That's right. I am a musician. I'm a singer. I play a little bit of drums and a little bit of piano, but I'm a professional singer, I guess you could say. That's what I get paid to do. It is my outside of YouTube employment, right? And I was just telling somebody earlier, it's not my dream to be a world-renowned musician. That's not what my dream is. My dream has always just been to provide for my family, the way that my dad provided for us. That's something that I've always just wanted to do. However I got to do that, that's how I was going to do it. We've been in network marketing. We've been doing odd jobs. We've done t-shirts, started a t-shirt business. Some of y'all see my heat press back there. I have a whole t-shirt business. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I had to do to grind, that's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. I put my services out there and see what happens, So that's part of my humble beginnings. But I am a musician as well. It is what I currently get paid to do outside of the crypto passive space, active space, YouTube, because we're getting a cool little YouTube check now. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube's paying your boy a little bit of money now too. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. We're just on here, just having a little banter. We've been on about 44 minutes. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about, y'all can go ahead and just holler at me. Y'all can shoot it in the chat. I'm gonna answer the text message real quick. All right, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and like this video. What tends to happen as more people like the video, more people get notified that we're on live. It seems like it's more appealing to the people when it gets liked. So if you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and do that. Cortho McDaniel from Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to Cortho McDaniel from the Chi. The Chi is officially in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Internet marketing nomad says, I'm gonna start calling you I am in. And appreciate you being so active in the chat for sure. Says, cool, I was in a band many moons ago. I sang with them again recently. It filled my heart and made me wonder why I'm doing online marketing when it's so fulfilling to share music with others. And it's so funny you said that, because some people ask me, you know, why do you sing when you can just do online marketing? Why do you go through the work of, you know, having to get dressed and look good and you know, go out there and put in so much effort into these weddings and corporate events and different things of that nature? It's because I love to do it. And those people that don't understand the love, I'll call you Janice. That's right. I can call you Janice. That's right. As long as you allow me to call you Janice, I'll call you Janice. But some people don't understand how much music, when you're, you know, it's one thing to listen to music and get that feeling from listening. But when you actually, God has blessed you with the gift to perform music and to have a positive influence in people's lives yourselves, like those famous musicians. Like, there's some of these places that we go, some of these weddings and corporates that we do, the crowd treats you like they're watching Prince. You know, I've yet to have some, actually I lied. I was at a gospel show and I was singing it, and there's a few people that fell out, called the Holy Ghost, fell out. You usually see them in Michael Jackson concerts, Prince concerts, or church. Only a few people you see people fall out like that. But anyway, I digress from that. It's just it's an amazing feeling to be able to have music as a joy in my life, a hobby, a skill, and a talent, an anointing, some may say. So I'm blessed. Dave Gibbons from Alberta, Canada. Shout out to Alberta, Canada. Alberta, Canada is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We've had people from all over. We had the BX. We got Chi-Town. We've had Alberta, Canada. We've got, where else do we have in here? Where else do we have? Where y'all tuning in from? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Pennsylvania was in the house. Massachusetts in the house. Dallas is in the building. Shout out to Dallas. How about a friend? Oh gosh, see, look, and listen, for those of you that want to follow me on TikTok, you're going to see something. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'll tell y'all on Sunday, I will be at the game, ladies and gentlemen. This space has allowed me the opportunity to purchase a suite for the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders this Sunday. And I was like, you know, being in the DMV, unfortunately, there's a whole lot of y'all Cowboys fans up here in the DMV, and a lot of my good friends are Cowboys fans, unfortunately. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my family and my friends and a few of my colleagues, and I went ahead and bought a suite for that game right there on the 40-yard line. Great seats, great view, and I'm going to be treating them. They didn't have to pay for no tickets. They didn't have to pay for no parking. I was able to pay for it all. And this space did that. And a lot of these people that are coming to the game that got this invite, they don't even know what I do. They don't even know I'm on YouTube. You know how much of a blessing that is? And I'm not going to be in here like, oh, look what BOJ did. Look what BOJ did. Some of them are going to be like that because the 3 or 4 of them that know what I do in this space, they're going to be like, yo, BOJ, you killing it, man. You killing it. But this is really because a part of my dream is always to create these moments for my family and my friends. My dad's birthday is the very next day. Shout out to my pops. His birthday is on the 9th. So we're gonna celebrate a little bit of his birthday there. $100 in USDT TRC20. Oh Lord. See, listen, you want me to bet, and we got a rookie quarterback going out there. Half our team is on injured reserve. I ain't doing it. We can shake hands. And this is what kind of bet that is, right? That's a walk. But I'm not really a betting man, and I don't bet on my Commanders because they let me down. I'm a fan, right? So I enjoy when they're doing well. Crypto pays me daily, bro. You can holler at me anytime. You know my number, dog. Call me, text me, whatever works for you, man. We linked up. You my brother, man. So whatever you want to share, feel free. Except for that Cowboys Nation crap. Keep that to yourself. Keep the Cowboys Nation crap to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I have yet to see you. Well, maybe I have seen you in a Cowboys jersey. Because I know if I have, I would have said something. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the Commanders around here, big buddy. Left hand up. We may be broken and distraught right now. You know what I'm saying? M. Wims, your birthday's on the 21st. Happy birthday. I'm going to say happy birthday right now. Blue Sky says peace and love, everyone, from the 804. Now tell me where the 804 is. I can look that up on Google. You know what? Technology is great. Technology is fantastic. I could be like, what area code is the 804? 804 is right. Oh, it's right down the road. We're talking Central Virginia. Yeah, you ain't far. You ain't far at all, Blue Sky. Now tell me, is the sky blue where you are right now? Sky's kind of blue where I am. I got some clouds up there. Got some clouds out there. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video so more people can see what we got going on. We're having a little fun today. I like getting on live with you guys and having conversations about what's going on in the space. If anybody has any questions, reach out to your boy. I'm probably going to be here for another, 15, 20 minutes or so. Unless we get popping in here and have a good time. If you have not followed me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I don't have much to offer right now. All right. But as we continue to grow, I might be posting some lifestyle things there. You know what I'm saying? Starting off with this game on Sunday. It's a total honor for me to be able to purchase tickets for my family and friends to this game. And even though my team sucks and the Cowboys are going to the playoffs, this is something like a lot of my friends are Cowboys fans. They've never even been to a football game before. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be able to not only get them in a game, but we got box suite seats on the 40. It don't get no better than that. Lower level box seat suites on the 40. It gets no better than that. You see the whole field. And for a person like me that's a football fan, that's the perfect place for me to be. That's the perfect place for me to be. And I ain't even going to talk about how much it costs because it ain't about that. It's about the experience. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I was getting a tour of the building, though, that I don't know if the person that was showing me around, I don't know that he really thought I was serious because I was looking to see what the suites was like. And I'm this young black man. I'm in there with sweats in my Air Forces. I'm just chilling. Got my wife with me. We just walking through, you know what I'm saying? We in chill mode. They ain't seen you. I pulled up in the Cadillac, but we'll leave that alone. We pull up in there, they're walking us around, and I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? These seats are cool, you know what I'm saying? But where are the suites? I want to see where the suites at. Where are the executive suites at? You know what I'm saying? What do they look like? So we get to see all the suites. We're seeing all the different companies that have their suites, you know, all the newscasters, NBC, Comcast, Sportsnet, all the different local broadcasters, local companies, from construction companies, developers, architects. They got their own suites in these places, y'all. They got their own suites in these places. And I was just thinking to myself, man, I asked the dude, I was like, straight up, how much is it to own a suite for the whole year? He's like $100,000 to own a suite for the whole year, $150,000 to $200,000. I'm saying to myself, like, that's attainable. It really is. And there's only one way you can understand that it's attainable is if you've seen it. And I may not have seen that in my own bank account at one time, but listen, we know it's attainable because we're earning on that kind of money every day. So definitely excited about what's going to happen this year in 2023. I'm excited to hear about the stories and things that you guys are going to be able to do. I'd love to hear them if you want to drop them in the chat. What have you been able to do in this space for your friends and family that you would not have been able to do without this space? You know, because I could talk about it all day, and you know, people may not understand, but if the people are sharing their experiences, that's what's important. That's what keeps the FUD away. That's really what keeps the FUD away. Absolutely. If I keep listening to you, my sky is about to be green. Hey, I love it. Blue sky, I love it. I'm going to call you green sky from now on. I'm going to call you green sky from now on. Janice, I appreciate you joining us. I understand you're joining us from work, so I really appreciate you joining us. I appreciate every one of y'all joining us, wherever you are. A lot of you are at work, on your jobs, working hard so that you can provide a better life for your family. Listen, I'm here to let you know you're doing the right things. You're doing the right things. And one day, I do believe that all of us will be able to experience that time freedom that we want to experience. You know, I'm not even fully time free yet, you know? Ani Zim says, that's dope. Shout out to financial freedom. That's right. Shout out to financial freedom. Blue Sky said, have a blessed birthday. W Wims, have a beautiful year. I'm adding words to your stuff, Green Sky. Life's greatest experiences are priceless, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Priceless. That's inspiring, bro. I have to get there in a few years. Yes, you got to. Truth Media is in Jackson, Tennessee, but you're from Washington, D.C. Jackson, Tennessee, by way of D.C. Gotta love it. I think the cost of living is much more, you know what I'm saying, a lot sweeter. All my family is from Mississippi and Georgia, so trust me, I know. We're the oddballs out up here in, you know, the DMV up in Maryland. We're the oddballs out. But you can hear a little bit of my family in my voice. Dave Gibbons says, hopefully they don't shut NT down in Canada totally. I hope not. But the beauty about being tied in with BOJ, here's the beauty. I'm never just in one thing, right? I'm in many things. And there are a lot of things that are not banned in Canada. So the beauty of, if they close NOVATECH in Canada, you're going to get your capital back, which is great, right? A lot of platforms can't tell you that. So make sure you do that. Get your capital back. If that happens to be where you are in Canada, get your capital back and start diversifying. You know, a lot of great opportunities out there. The buck doesn't stop with NOVATECH. NOVATECH may be by number 1, but there's a 2, 3, 4, and 5 for a reason. All right. Passive Strategy with Christopher says, hey, buddy, I'm on TikTok. Well, hey, follow me so I can follow you back. I got my TikTok up right now. Anybody that follows me is getting a follow back. That's easy. That's easy. Anybody that follows me is getting a follow back for sure. All right. I'm following people back right now. Big Reef. Everybody getting followed back. Karen Defender. Delissa McMcAdoo. Everybody's getting followed back. If you follow me on TikTok, I'm going to follow you back for sure. All right. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on TikTok so that we can go live on TikTok. Going live on TikTok is like catching lightning in a bottle, ladies and gentlemen. It is freaking ridiculous. It's amazing. You want to get on there. Watch my little videos. I got like I'm in a lightning bolt. I've got a little introduction to myself, a little bit of Deion Sanders, Must Be the Money. Must be the money. I love me some Deion Sanders, man. I love me some Deion Sanders. WM says, thanks, Blue Sky. We got to call it Green Sky. We got to call him Green Sky now. Janice says, yes, I work from home. I'm an affiliate marketer with a YouTube channel. Thanks for the inspiration. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're in the same space doing the same things. And I wish you nothing but success in this space because it has changed my life. And hopefully it's changed yours as well. Oh, take that jersey off. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. We're not taking this jersey off. Where's your jersey at? It's Commanders all day. I even got myself a little baby helmet. You know, because they play like children sometimes. So I had to get me a little baby helmet. Little baby helmet. On TikTok, I found content about mindset goes a long way. Yes, yes. It does go a long way. There's so many people that are just looking for those inspirational moments And I believe that I can provide those, maybe even live. You know, I've learned a lot in this space. I've learned a lot in network marketing, a lot of applicable information, I believe, that can work for anybody in any space. And, you know, getting in TikTok, it could be the next way to really kind of branch out and get more people to watch, you know? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow my exposure everywhere. We've been blessed to have 16,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. We don't take that lightly at all, ladies and gentlemen. I want to let you know that right now. We don't take that lightly at all, but we're excited about the amount of growth that can happen. I can't wait till I'm on here live and I've got 150 people to jump on immediately, just waiting to hear, you know, what the news is, or just waiting to say hello or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that we want to do. We want to reach people because this space is really amazing. And it has changed my life. And I do believe that with the right guidance, it can change all of our lives and start moving us all into a better financial trajectory. Now, I say it every single day in every one of my videos. I'm going to say it right now so y'all don't get it twisted. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. Y'all know I ain't none of y'all financial advisor, all right? But what I am is just a dude. I'm just a dude. I'm a regular guy in a Commanders jersey out here on YouTube, just sharing what has changed my life. And this space has literally changed my life. And it's because of a few things. I didn't quit. I didn't let the mistakes that I made in this space deter me from anything. You know, I just kept on grinding. I tried to seek out mentors or people that could at least answer a couple questions for me so that I can move and learn on my own. I did my own due diligence. I jumped into the FAQs of these platforms. I learned as much as I could. I shared everything that was going on, good and bad. I never was afraid to talk about the bad stuff. We see YouTubers all the time jump on YouTube and they'll talk about everything when it's peaches and cream. When everything is working fine and perfect, they're right there willing to talk about it. Every day you see them, every day. Soon as things start getting bad, oh, where are they at? That's what makes people think that they're scammers. When it was good, he was here. When it was not, he ran. That's what makes people think that they're scammers out here. Now, we ain't out here, we ain't scamming nobody at BOJ. That ain't how we roll. We ain't got time for that. I go through enough being just a big black man in America. I ain't got no time to be scamming nobody. It's hard enough on your boy already, all right? Mike Heisler says, Commanders, though, yes. But that should show you something about me. I'm loyal to the soil. I'm resilient. You know, all the things that I've gone through as a Washington football team fan, a Redskins fan, a Commanders fan, it has built me to be the type of man that I am today, ladies and gentlemen. There has been nothing but debacle and, you know, this here and that there, and our best player in a decade dying. And then the next best player that we have we find out that he's made of glass. And just spending money and doing all this stuff. And then, of course, the allegations of the owner and all the things he's involved in. And, you know, it's just been ugly. But these colors right here, this burgundy and gold, is what it's all about. It's what it's all about for me. And I have respect for anybody who can latch on to their team like that. You know what I'm saying? All y'all Cowboys fans, I can't stand y'all sometimes because you always think you're going to the Super Bowl. But anybody that bleeds that silver and blue, I respect you. And we'll always have something to talk about. May not always be a nice conversation, but we'll always have something to talk about. Dave Gibbons says, keep doing your thing, buddy. I can assure you, as long as I got lungs and some air in them, I'm going to be doing my thing, whether it be podcast format, whether it be just here on the tube, just talking and sharing with everyone in the world my journey. It's been an amazing journey we've been on so far, and I'm just excited about continuing to share it with the world. Richie Mula YT, much love, my brother. I think you just followed me on Twitch, my brother. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to ask you to follow me on one other place, and I want all of y'all to tell all your friends, all your family, we got to go follow BOJ on TikTok. We got to get over there on TikTok because he can talk to so much more people over there. I can literally sit my thing up right here on TikTok. And because TikTok is just all over the world in so many different capacities. And I'm going to share this story again. Some of y'all have already heard it. I'm gonna share it again, and I'm gonna be sharing it for the duration of the time that I'm on this live today. I was inspired by my buddy Passive Income Croc, right? And he's been growing his TikTok over the last few months. And recently he's caught that lightning in a bottle, ladies and gentlemen. The passive income is catching people's attention. Everybody wants to make a little bit more money. It doesn't matter where you are in life. Everybody wants to make just a little bit more money, right? Listen, got on TikTok, he's on live, right? So today was the first time I was able to actually watch him live on TikTok. And of course, I'm just supporting, sending my comments in, letting them know I'm watching, everything like that. But I'm literally watching people saying, oh, passive income isn't real. Oh, you can't make passive income. That's a myth. That's not even something that's possible. And as we all know, as people that watch BOJ, we know it's possible, right? We know it's possible. So I don't mind a whole bunch of people telling me that it's not possible, because I can sit there and I can look around where my situation, and I can tell you right now it's possible. And we can have the conversation about whether it's real or not, whether you can really make a passive income with cryptocurrency in this time right now. You don't have to just sit there and hold your crypto and watch it go up and down with the market. You can put it to work for you in some actual legit vehicles. It's possible. So it's there. Passive Strategies with Christopher says, yep, since 1976, blue silver. Good Lord. Since 1976. God bless you. God bless you. Because you done seen some Super Bowls. I ain't seen no Super Bowls from my team. I was born in 92, and it was after they won the Super Bowl. After they won the Super Bowl, I was born, and I ain't seen a burgundy and gold Super Bowl with my eyes since, unfortunately. It is what it is, though. That's the competition. That's what makes this exciting. That's what makes the NFL a brotherhood. That's what makes all of that stuff so awesome. Only one champion will come from all those 32 teams every year. The competition at an all-time high. The players are better than they've ever been in the NFL. It's just an amazing time. So I understand it might take some time for us, and it definitely ain't happening this year because we've already been kicked out of the playoffs. Shaking my head. We think you about to win it all every year. It ain't us that thinks we about to win it all every year. We just hoping to win the division. We trying to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We got Taylor Heineke as a quarterback. We ain't running around saying, Taylor Heineke's going to take us to the Super Bowl. No, but y'all sure will say that about some Dak Prescott. I sure will say that about some Dak Prescott. Richie Mueller says, I don't have TikTok, but I'll definitely let my people know. Let them know. Tell them to follow me. And go make one, man. You might find a way that you can incorporate some of your skills on TikTok, man. It took me a while. I don't do all them dances and all that stuff. I can't do all that on TikTok. But what I possibly could do is share some insight on how to get this information on the YouTube channel, so more and more people can be exposed to what we've got going on here on YouTube. There's so many people that are trying to find a passive income, and with so much stuff like NOVATECH and funds and crypto program and these PAMM accounts and all this different stuff that's available to us now, man, we are at a time where it is the easiest time in history to become a millionaire. I'll repeat that for the folk in the back and for the folk in the front that had one hand over their ear and one over their eye. It is the easiest time right now to become a millionaire. In 2023, it's as easy as it's ever been to become a millionaire. We just got to want it. We got to grab it. We really got to put in that work for that thing. And $1 million is becoming less and less and less every single year in comparison to what everything else costs to buy. We have to be mindful about that. So for those of us that think our one job is going to be for those of us that think that our one job is going to be the end all do all for supporting our families and, creating generational wealth and our grandkids being able to have better lives because of the work that we put in, it is time for a mindset shift. Unless you plan on being a pro athlete, entertainer, or a YouTuber or something like that, even then you're starting to get exposed to more income sources, right? As you grow and you say you're a professional athlete, you're going to get endorsements. Those are other sources of income. One source of income is not going to do it. And I'm confident enough to say that that's pretty applicable all around the world, not just the United States where I am. It's hard enough in the United States. There's a lot of people that are content with one job and they're living in their life as it is right now. But let's say that one person becomes 3 people, a wife and a kid. Then that kid becomes an adult and has 3 kids, and you're still alive. And you know how we go. We going, mommy, daddy, can you help me with this? Please. We have to shift our mindsets, ladies and gentlemen. One stream of income is not going to do it no more. And that's been the reality for at least a decade. At least a decade. All right. Let alone after this pandemic stuff. There is literally a McDonald's in Texas. Quinn, you can tell me if I'm wrong. There's a McDonald's in Texas that has nobody in it and is open. You can order and get your food made, automated. It comes out to you and there is nobody to bring it. There's nobody back there flipping a burger, putting fries in the fryer, putting soda in your cup. It's nobody in there. You probably have a manager who is probably just a technician, making sure everything works right. So if we don't get on the ball soon, you're going to be behind the ball. You're going to be under the ball as it rolls over. You're going to be like Indiana Jones running down that hill, and that big old ball is right behind you. He's about to run you over. If you don't find a way out, it'll get you. Gal G says, hey, BOJ, what do you think about the new and improved automated capital? Well, first of all, I want to say I appreciate you tuning in. Here are my thoughts on the new and improved automated capital. I don't know that it's new and improved. Things have to be consistent. Opportunities have to be consistent. The thing about automated capital is they never want to address what happened. And while I was in automated capital, all they did was want to talk about other companies, other projects. They weren't focused on their own project. They weren't focused on their own improvement, and they blew just about everybody's account. Now, for everybody that's interested in automated capital right now, yes, it's gaining. Yes, it's earning. And yes, I'm still in the Telegram group being nosy, just seeing what's going on. So I will fess up to that. But do I have more money in there? Heck no. And I probably won't until I see like 3 or 4 months straight of success. They take their PAMM account to a level that was better than the way that I left it, which is just that isn't the case right now. It isn't the case. And I didn't risk putting my crypto I didn't want to put my crypto at risk by keeping it in there and watching it continue to fall. I couldn't do that. I've done that in plenty of different PAMM accounts. I didn't want to do that in this one. I wanted to take something out. I had to take something. All right. Crypto Pays Me Daily says PAMM accounts are about to go to the next level. Just watch. I agree. And some of y'all that saw my top 5 platforms in 2023, you guys saw that my number 3 was a pretty much general PAMM accounts. And PAMM accounts is something that really, really changed my life. Of course, when I figured out what it was me looking at what NOVATECH is. All right, NOVATECH is a PAMM account. All right, what is a PAMM account? That's percentage allocation management module. Okay, pretty much says an investor gets to allocate their money in desired proportion to the qualified trader's money and managers of their choice. So pretty much whatever the trader is performing and doing, your money is doing the same thing. And to be linked to it is usually some kind of performance fee or some kind of fee that you pay, but it's nominal compared to what the earnings could be. All right. Unexempt says my middle name is Pam now. I love it. Dave Given says I lost my job exactly a year ago. This is how I make my living now. It's awesome. Aren't you glad you lost that job? In retrospect, right? Because maybe if you hadn't lost that job, and I don't know your situation, but maybe if you had not lost that job, you wouldn't have hit this as hard as you did. You know, I lost my job in COVID too, my day job. I was taking people to dialysis. I love that job. You know, my mother is a quadriplegic, so I spent my whole life with handicapped people in handicapped situations. And, you know, I got to the place in this company that I was pretty much running the show while I was out there. You know, I'm getting calls from other drivers like, hey, what's going on here? This, that, and the third. I'm giving guidance. Not that I really wanted to do all that, but I had a great relationship with the people. When COVID came, and of course, HIPAA didn't allow these different nursing homes to tell us who had COVID and different things of that nature. I could not expose my own mother because I was still living at my parents' house at the time. I could not risk my own mother getting COVID. So I decided to leave that job. I actually didn't get fired. I decided to just quit and say, hey, it's not worth me exposing my parents. So that was the end of that. And that was the last time I had a job. You know, I don't count my music stuff as a job. It is employment, but it is stuff I love to do. I love music. I love performing. I don't need to be famous or anything like that. I get enough joy from singing to 10 people and making a wedding special. You know, that's cool with me. Now the price is going to change. The price is going to go up over time if you want me somewhere singing, because over time, as I'm making this money from home, it's going to be harder to get me out my house unless I want to be there. All right. That'll be that. Blue Sky says, my goal is to earn money every day because we spend money every day. That is a great way to think about it. We literally spend money every single day. So why aren't we making money every day? Can we clap it up for that? Seems simple, right? Seems like basic logic. We spend money every day. Why can't we earn money every day? Makes sense. My electricity is running every day. That's a fact. Gas, water, and internet is running every day. That's a fact. So you gotta collect this money every single day. Shout out to Green Sky. I know it says Blue Sky, but we call him Green Sky. Oh man, thank you for all your info. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. What do y'all do for medical insurance? What do you mean by y'all? Are you talking about musicians? What do musicians do for medical insurance? What do YouTubers do for medical insurance? I'm guessing you're saying that because we don't have conventional jobs. We're not getting our health and medical insurance from those jobs. Well, you can actually purchase medical insurance. You don't have to have a job to purchase medical insurance. If you can afford insurance, you go and you look at some different options to get insurance. And that's how you do it. You know, some are state sponsored, some are private insurances. It all depends on how much bank you got, how much money you're making. So for those of you that are musicians and don't have medical insurance, make sure you get medical insurance. Also, if you are in this space and you don't have life insurance, please get life insurance. And if anybody needs life insurance, please contact me. I know people that are licensed in all 50 states and can get you the help. No matter where you are in the United States, you can get life insurance. All right. So that's a private conversation. If you need life insurance, I can tie you to the people that you need to know, and they can get you squared away with a very affordable policy. It's something, life insurance is something that I did very briefly. It was right before, like literally a month before I started my channel, I got my life insurance license, right? And I was doing crypto and life insurance at the same time. And I just decided to dive into the YouTube channel, of course, because it was easier to talk about my crypto experiences than it was to get people on a call and decide that they wanted to insure themselves. I don't know why it was easier, because everyone should want life insurance, right? Everyone should want some life insurance. But some people just don't like the conversation. Some people aren't willing to get medical examinations. Some people do things that they're not willing to share, like smoke weed or drink or whatever. Like, you might as well just be honest about that so you can get a quality product. Don't be scared. Do you need life insurance as a 19-year-old? It depends on what your goals are. I mean, and what your situation is. If you're a 19-year-old that has parents that are old, you know, and you have a worry about maybe, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. I won't say any specific scenarios or anything like that. But if you feel like if something could happen to you, you want to make sure that your basic funeral expenses are covered, then you should consider it. All right. None of us know the day nor the hour. And unfortunately, I've lost a lot of friends, sub 21 years old, sub 25. And, you know, their parents are putting on fish fries and, you know, GoFundMe pages to pay for their $5,000 funeral, which is pretty much you getting cremated. You know, funerals cost a lot of money. There's a reason why there's funeral homes all over the place. There's people dying every day, unfortunately. It's one of those unfortunate guarantees that we do have. One of the few guarantees in life that we do have is that we will die one day. And I don't mean to get morbid on anybody, but this is the fact of the matter is we don't want to leave our debts and our our expenses in somebody else's hands. I would rather, if I passed away today, I feel comfortable in knowing that all of those expenses, paying off cars, paying off rent, paying off whatever, my wife needs, some money for my parents, some money for my brother, they would have some of that at a very minimal level. Of course, I plan on increasing my coverages and different things like that as I make more money. But I feel like every adult should consider life insurance. And the thing about getting it when you're 19 is you can lock in for a long time at the rate that you get at 19. The longer you wait, the more expensive life insurance is going to be for you. And God forbid you get sick before you need life insurance, and it's going to be sky high. So I would suggest getting it while you're young. Definitely. Blue Sky says there are some organizations that provide medical reimbursement and coverage through cost sharing. I don't have the details, but you can look them up. I'm sure that's something you can look up on Google. So if anybody's interested in that, you can go ahead and look it up on Google and be as specific as wherever your state is, where your province is, country, whatever it is. You look it up and get that information. That is the beauty of having the internet, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on for 80 minutes, y'all. I've actually been on longer than I thought I was going to be on because we started talking about some other things. But listen, if you guys have any other questions, drop them in the chat. We got about 18 people watching now. If you have not liked this video, go ahead and like the video. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, please get on TikTok and follow your boy. I'm going to be doing this periodically because I want to get to the space on TikTok where we're able to go live on TikTok and start speaking to the naysayers, the people that really don't believe that there is opportunities out there. Ron, you still in MCA? Motor Club of America was around when I was in college, man. They had these what's it called? They had everything on their joint, but it was just another way for us to make money. That's all MCA was. So shout out to MCA. If it's still around, helping people out, that's an awesome thing. But there are many choices. There are many opportunities out here. You don't have to just limit yourself to a Motor Club of America. You can have whatever option you want, whatever option is providing the things that you want to have. But that is an option, I guess. So shout out to Motor Club of America. But yeah, follow us on TikTok. We're trying to really catch lightning in a bottle. I've told the story several times, but I was watching Passive Income Croc on his TikTok today. It was the first time I had an opportunity to catch it live. And ladies and gentlemen, there were so many people that just didn't even believe that this passive income would actually be real. Like it's an actual thing. There are people in the comments like you're bluffing, you're capping, yo. Like there's no way passive income is real. You didn't make $200 a day. There's plenty of people out here making $200 a day. I make that in my sleep in this space. Like literally in my sleep, I could get a one transaction for $200, let alone 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? So the space is very real, and I want an opportunity to talk to some of those people too. Passive Income Croc does a great job, and he has built his TikTok. As you can look at my TikTok right now, I am a baby on TikTok. I don't even have nothing on TikTok, right? I barely have anything, but I do believe that once we are able to start going live and I can just sit my phone right here on my desk and be on TikTok talking to people, I really do think that we can really start impacting a lot more lives. We already are being subscribed to by 16,000 people. I want to clap that up really quick because that's awesome. But that's been through the ups and downs of the space. And right now, I think we're in the best time that we've ever been. We are the most knowledgeable about this space than we have ever been. The information about the space in a general sense is at its highest level. And it's only going to go up from here, in my opinion. So for me, I just want to start punching my ticket in other places and start to get my voice out. Get my journey out to the people so they can be inspired about what the future of their own goals could be. Passive Income Strategies with Christopher says, I will help you get to 1,000 followers. Well, I would really love that. I love it. Whatever you can do to help me, Passive Strategies with Christopher, I would really appreciate all of that help because we're really trying to reach more people. The goal is to always be transparent in the ups and downs of everything. But we're excited about what the future holds. BG in the house. Shout out to BG. He says, is Validus still working for you? Yes, Validus is still working for me. It did not make my top 5 platforms. And the only reason was because I just liked a couple more better. It was just my opinion. But it's still working, still doing its thing. Validus is for sure. Ron says, which is better, Validus Funds or NOVATECH? Well, you will see what my favorite platform is in my top 5 video for 2023. I would go definitely check that out. It is in the in my videos. I went live that day, so if there's a live button to click on the live, you should see it there. But if I were to put those in order from 1 to 3, in my own personal opinion, it would be NOVATECH number 1, Funds number 2, and Validus number 3. If I'm just using those 3, all right. King Geo says, I do leverage 50 times in ETH, big risk, big rewards. Hey man, you play the game how you see fit. You know, that's your own risk management strategy. And I don't have nothing to say about anybody else's risk management strategy, because that is them. But shout out to you. You've been around long enough, King Geo. I've seen you for at least a year now in this space, and you're still here. You haven't quit. So I know you know that there's much more to gain from this space than people want to say. Mike Heisler says, put the prediction out there. NOVATECH still going strong 5 years from now. I forgot my crystal ball in my closet over there. I'll leave it in there for now. So I can't tell you the future right now, but if I were to guess, I would say that NOVATECH is probably still here 5 years from now. Now that's a guess. That's just based on the fact that they've already been around for almost 4. So I would hope that they're handling this like an actual business, and that these years in their business infancy stage is just that. It's their infancy stage. They'll grow to be a much a better company as time goes by. But since we are talking about this high risk crypto space, right, where most platforms don't even last a month, let alone half a year, let alone a whole year. When you get past a year, you've done something special. So we're talking about a platform that we are in today called NOVATECH, that has been on that has been around, and it's in its 4th year, right? Well, in its finished 3 years, so it's in its 4th year. That's right. So, you know, it's already surpassed what everyone thought it would do. Now, if we get another year, 2 years, 3 years, that would be a blessing, and it would change so many lives. It really would. Ron says crypto trading is real and Forex trading is real. Yes, it's real. Yeah, there are real people actually trading crypto, trading Forex. Yes, it is 100% real. King Geo says, Mike, by then we'll all be living our lives. That's right, living our best life, you should say. We'll all be living our best life. I'd hope we're all living our lives in general. That would be great to still be alive. But I would love to live my best life as well in the midst of being alive. Mike Heisler says, King, depends on if you're withdrawing or compounding. Hey, seems like you guys are having a good little convo down there. King Geo says, yeah, I'm sorry, Blue Sky says, yes, King Geo, you do be prepared for expenses when you die. Is your responsibility. Having your financial legal affairs will be less stressful for the ones left behind to handle those details. That's exactly right. So we got a bunch of people in the chat confirming that, yes, you ought to have some life insurance, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to leave our expenses to our family and friends. That's not a good look. Especially if tragedy hits, and we don't wish tragedy on anybody, but we understand that there's only a few guarantees that we have in life, and one of them is indeed death. So we want to make sure that we are preparing our family and preparing our friends for that day by making sure we have our ducks in a row. For those of you that have keys to your wallets, make sure they're in a safe place. If you have somebody you trust, let them know where that safe place is. Make sure that you trust that person, because if anything happens, people, you know, we don't want that crypto in anybody's hands. We want them in trusted hands, so that it gets done with the way that it's supposed to be done with. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes. We'll stay on until 4 o'clock, you guys. Any last questions you guys want to add? Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I'm following everyone back. We definitely want to be able to share with more people, and I do believe that we have a unique opportunity to catch lightning in a bottle on TikTok. It's growing in popularity every single day, and I'm excited about what the possibilities are. So anybody that's here, follow us. Get on TikTok. Get on and subscribe. I'm seeing some people in here now, and anyone that follows me, I will follow you back. That's a guarantee. All right. You got my word. I will be following you all back. If you haven't liked this video, go ahead and like this video. I don't believe it's going to stay up. I don't think there's a point in keeping it up. But if people want to come back and watch it, I guess they can come back and watch it. So I guess I'll just keep it up just for that simple fact. It is alive, so it is what it is. If people want to watch all 88 minutes of it so far, that is their choice. I think it'll be closer to 100 minutes by the time we get off of here. But yeah, I'm just so grateful. There's no better time to be alive than right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are in 2023. For those of you that had goals for 2023, make sure you write them down. Make sure that you're constantly keeping them in your sight. Make a visual, make a vision board if you have to. Those goals that you really want to achieve this year, whether it's, health goals, whether it's financial goals, whether it's, family goals, whether it's your job, you have some goals at your job that you're trying to achieve, or if your goal is just to not have a job and to be able to support yourself, keep it in places that you can see it all the time. Keep it in view so that it's always on your mind. I think that's one of the things that has changed the way that I view things in my own personal life. My goals are always in front of me somewhere. If I want to be a better pianist, I got a piano right here in my desk. If I want to be a better receiver of information, I have things that I have information pop up on my screen all over my, my office here. If I want to be better at working out, you got to watch workout videos, start watching some workout TikToks now that I'm on TikTok. If I need to be more inspirational, I need to start tethering what I'm listening to inspirational content. It's very important. The things that we want out of life, we have to be intentional about getting them. All right. We don't want any of this stuff to be an accident. We want it to be a blessing. So if anything happens and it seems like, oh, he just got lucky. No, I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. I've been walking in this for a long time and it just finally showed up right on time. You know what I'm saying? So we're excited about what we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We do believe that we have the capacity to change so many lives. I hope that everyone that's tuning in today, we have helped impact your life positively in some kind of way. We hope that you tell people about it. This isn't the second coming of God or Jesus or anything. But what we do believe is that we can have heaven right here on earth. And we understand that it does take a strong financial backing to get there. And I'm nobody's financial advisor or anything like that, but I understand where we live. And I understand that there is struggle in the financial world, and you have to choose what hard you want to deal with. I don't want to deal with the hard of not having. I rather deal with the hard of the work that it takes to have, so that I can do things like what we're going to do this weekend. And we're going to be in the suite at FedEx Field with the family of BOJ against the Cowboys this Sunday. It's going to be an amazing journey, amazing thing to take some clips of, video of, pictures. Some of my friends that are Cowboys fans, unfortunately, are seeing the Cowboys play for the very first time in their life live. And I'm happy to give them that experience. And when we beat the Cowboys, I'll be happy to laugh them all the way down the escalator as we leave the club level. Big Arch 03 says Steeler Nation. Shout out to the Steelers. It's been a rough season for the both of us. I don't think y'all get into the playoffs either. We'll be watching from the non-playoff couch, but diehard fans are in the building. And I like diehard fans because it tells me something about those people. They're loyal. They may be a little bit resistant and reluctant to change. And some people just don't know football. They're just fans. So you have to deal with those people as well. I'm an actual football player that's a fan. So some of the things and the ways that I see things are a little bit different than the typical fan that hasn't strapped them up before. But at the end of the day, we share a common love for football. We share a common love for our teams. And I think that's just something that keeps us going from week to week. You know what I'm saying? Rashid Next Level says, beat the Cowboys. LOL. Okay, we'll see. Fun times, brother. Hey, man, I got to talk my stuff till they prove me otherwise. They beat me once this year, but we have a unique opportunity right now, and I'm always down for putting a good butt whooping on them Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that opportunity too. Well, I won't say that we won't get the opportunity because we play y'all twice a year, and usually y'all beat us. But this year, it's just something special in the air. I'm smelling a little bit something special cooking at FedEx Field, So we'll see what happens. Big R says we got a chance. We will see on Sunday. Hey, well, If y'all got a chance, and so be it. But y'all know we're going to be trying our best to beat the Cowboys. We're going to be trying to send them Cowboys to the playoffs hurt and in the wild card. We don't want them to get the division championship and have a first round bye. We don't need them talking all that mess. We already know they're going to lose the first round of the playoffs like they do all the time. And we just going to be on there laughing at Skip Bayless with our Stephen A. Smith voice and all that stuff. But, you know, but you got to love football season. And, of course, when the regular season is over, then we can all just galvanize around our favorite playoff team, and that brings more people together, especially when the Cowboys lose in the playoffs. That's going to be an amazing, amazing day. I might even do a special live when the Cowboys lose in the playoffs. I might just do a special live just for y'all. Anyway, we got about 5 minutes left here. We're just having a little bit of fun today. It is Friday. So many of our platforms have given us our return on stakes and our ROIs and different things of that nature today. We're so excited to be in this space. If you have not followed me on TikTok yet, please go follow me on TikTok. We're trying to reach another crowd. I've been inspired by my guy, Passive Income Croc. He's been killing it on the TikTok level. And I just feel like there's a little bit of value that I may be able to add. I'm still learning more and more about TikTok. It's going to be trial and error. But the biggest thing that I want to be able to do on TikTok is be able to go live, because today I saw that there are so many people out here that are on TikTok that don't even believe that passive income is real. And as we all know here on BOJ, as y'all all know, as the people that watch me and that have watched me grow over the last year and a half, we all know passive income is definitely real in this space, ladies and gentlemen. It's finding the right opportunities, staying diligent enough to not let 1 or 2 or 3 fallen opportunities derail you from the goal, understanding what risk management is and what it means to you in your own personal life, in your own personal portfolio. Being accountable for our own decisions, ladies and gentlemen, is another big thing that I haven't spoke about too much today, but that is so important. We can't be sitting around blaming everybody about the shortcomings in our own lives. And you know, there's a lot of people that want to shift blame when platforms aren't performing and doing things of that nature, when really we should look at ourselves first before blaming anybody else. You know, I've seen many people decide that they want to over leverage in platforms and put more than they were willing to lose because they felt like they wanted to match up with somebody else in the space. And then it turns around that it doesn't really work out for them that much. They ended up needing that money, and then they closed their, you know, ends up, I've heard stories of people trying to over leverage themselves in NOVATECH. And because there was a few weeks where NOVATECH was at 1% and 2% and not 3%, that they decided to pull their whole trading accounts. And now they don't have a NOVATECH account. Now, of course, they got their trading account money, which is something that doesn't really happen in this space very often. But it's unfortunate because now they don't have a NOVATECH account. And that's just one platform. We're in many. We are in many. So I appreciate all of y'all's time. It's about 3:58 right now. I'm going to be getting off. But I want to make sure that I say this and say this very clearly. I'm not a financial advisor, all right? This is not financial advice. And I am not your financial advisor. I am just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure that you hit the notification bell as well. And ladies and gentlemen, follow us on Twitch, follow us on TikTok, follow us wherever you see Bank of Gerald and you see me talking and showing my ugly mug, follow it, because somewhere in there could be some inspiration for somebody else. Blue Sky says, my income is about to be passive, active, slow, quick, overlapping, and long. Multiple streams, rivers, and creeks, upward mobility. Yes, yes, yes. There is no better way to end the live than to say that bold proclamation to yourself. My income is about to be passive. My income is about to be active. My income is about to be slow. My income is about to be quick. My income is about to be overlapping. My income is about to be long. My income is about to be in multiple streams. My income is about to be in rivers. My income is about to be in creeks. It is about to be upward, and it's about to be all about that mobility. It's about to be all of those things, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that for all of you guys in 2023, y'all gonna be seeing plenty of my face as long as I got lungs and air in them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about it. I will see y'all on the next one. We're gone for today. Peace out on this happy Friday, and we'll be looking forward to that Saturday tomorrow. Adios. Thank you all for joining, and don't forget, follow